Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for an actual video this time for Dead by April's The Affliction album review, and hopefully you will enjoy this album review because we got a lot to talk about with this album. So I'm going to discuss from 1 to 14 for all 14 tracks I listened to, which is 52 minutes of a record, and let you know my thoughts on this album overall. So let's dive into this album review. Now basically, it starts with Swarm Mode. This track just is all over the place. I don't hate the guy's clean vocals when the chorus comes in, but here's the problem. The track is a clusterfuck of a mess. It is bundled up. The melody is like I said, all over the place. This track really is a mess. So I'd give this a 2 out of 5. This track could have had potential, but it decided to confuse the fuck out of you with how to follow along with the melody. So, no, I don't like this song. My Light was more electronic metalcore bullshit, or electronic core bullshit that does not utilize very well. And I don't know, this track just didn't do it for me either, so this is a 2 out of 5 as well. I don't like how the song is mixed or produced as well. It's a clusterfuck. Outcome featuring Smash Into Pieces and Samuel Erickson. This one was average. I like Smash Into Pieces' vocals, the lead singer's vocals from there sound pretty good in the chorus, but when everyone else is singing, like the lead singer from Dead by April and Samuel Erickson, I don't know, I'm just not really connecting with their vocals and I guess rapping in this track too as well, but overall it's average, so 3.5 out of 5. Then comes Hurricane featuring Lex Press and The Day We Left. Lex Press didn't really impress me with his vocals, with his rapping and all that. It just sounded cringy. And overall, the track is kind of all over the place, but still, it's unfortunately disappointing, so 2.5 out of 5. It could have had potential. The most, I'd give it a 2 out of 5, because it wasn't good. Feeding Demons featuring Self-Deception had something going for it, but it failed. Like, it was not really one of my favorite tracks to really come back to, so this is a flop. 2.5 out of 5. I don't like the vocals, and I don't really like the mixing. It's very poor mixing, and just how it's utilized, this track, it does not work on me. This track, I can see right through the bullshit with this song, the electronic core that does not execute very well. Heartbeat Failing, it tried something, but it failed. I don't like the vocals in this track. It sounds whiny and from the Dead by April lead singer. So this track is a no. 2.5 out of 5. Break My Fall featuring Samuel Erickson is an average track. I think the vocals are a little better utilized in this one a little bit, but still it's a little watered down of a track. Doesn't work too well, but it's tolerable. It's one of the tolerable tracks for this record, along with Outcome. So those are the only songs I really like from this record that I could probably tolerate. I don't love them, but I can listen to them and see if they grow on me. But still, 3.5 out of 5. Save the Cheerleader was a no. I don't like how poorly mixed this song was, and it was a disappointing flop. And I just wish it could have been something interesting. The clean vocals had some potential, but it's the execution that's the problem. So this is a 2.5 out of 5. Dreamlike is another flop in my opinion. I don't really care for this song either. I don't like the vocals in this. I was trying to like it, but it just, even the lyrics were a bit off-putting with the cringy lyrics. But still, execution-wise, this track didn't work. 2.5 out of 5. Lonely Song is dull and just doesn't go anywhere. It just feels whiny with the vocals from the lead singer from Dead by April, and I just don't connect with this song. So this is a 2.5 out of 5. Wasteland featuring The Day We Left Earth. Um, Basically, this track, it's another feature for The Day We Left Earth again. This track does not work. It's not fully utilized in the best way possible with its execution, and this track is a flop. I wish the Dead by April singer could just stop where they're at. I think they need to stop because they're not impressing me. So, 2.5 out of 5. Anything at all, just scream vocals are not great in this. And I forgot to mention about the first song. The scream vocals were piss poor horrible for that song, for Swarm Mode. And still, the scream vocals throughout this album don't fucking work. So, basically, 2.5 out of 5. Everest is annoying. I can't stand this track. This is a letdown big time, so it's a 2 out of 5. And then Dreamlike Mendum Remix, I believe is what it is the closing track to this full record. And it's worse than it's worse than the original track, is what I meant to say. I don't like it. I don't like the dubstep mixing and all that stuff. It's piss poor. It doesn't work. And the vocals just sound watered down, like in a pretty piss poor way. So 2 out of 5 overall, production, mixing, and execution wise. I found this to be one of the worst albums so far this year. So far. It is a bad album, but it's not gonna be worst album of the year. But it is bad. It's not Dead by April at their best. The Affliction is a clusterfuck of a mess. So, basically, if I were to give this album an overall score, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 10. This album can go fuck itself. I will not be returning to this record. I did not like this record because everything was just not mixed well and utilized well. And the vocals were very watered down, and just the scream vocals are just cringy in this. And the electronic horse stuff that they went with it didn't work. So, this is a flop. I think Icy Stars does better than this band for the electronic core, metalcore stuff. I think they utilize it a lot better than Dead by April. Dead by April is a poor excuse of electronic core, in my personal opinion. They don't utilize their melodies very well. They have their melodies all over the fucking place, and they try too hard with the vocals to make it seem entertaining. But at the end of the day, this was a flop of an album. So 4.5 out of 10 for Dead by April, The Affliction. Hopefully you enjoyed this album review tonight, and thanks for watching.